Aloha mai kako. I am Kaili Chun, and I am currently working out of Nu'uanu on Oahu, and very grateful to be in the little place that I have due to Mr. Bowman and my parents and all those who came before me. I sort of came into art late in life, and I started off in architecture and then fooled around for a bit, not knowing really what direction I wanted to gravitate or move through. And so after a bit, I just kind of figured I need to get another degree. So I did in art here at UH because I, couldn't go away again. So I did that, and actually, found my calling. So it's I'm very grateful and blessed to have found art, and now grateful to practice it, and also grateful to the support that I've had throughout my life, because it has taken a while to figure it out, but now I'm in it full throttle and loving what I do. It's really meaningful to me because I get to comment on things that are important, things that have to do with Native Hawaiian issues, but as well indigenous issues that are shared throughout the world. I think we have a lot of similar shared experiences. Of course, all the nuances are very unique to each circumstance, but art is a language that I can use to speak about these issues. So I'm very grateful. Well, I think they're expressed in ways that, I guess, engage people physically, and I think there are openings in my work that allow for conversation and dialogue. I think the work has moved from being more confrontational to welcoming, and welcoming in a way that's, one, visually interesting, and two, generates different layers of engagement. One can just look at it and engage on a superficial level, or start asking deeper questions about the materials that I'm using, and non-traditional materials especially, and or traditional materials in new ways, in new forms. And so I think for me that's really important in engaging 90% of our population, which is non-Hawaiian, into our conversation. Since we're only 10% of the population, it's important for us to engage with the rest of the community, and in ways that don't push away, but bring in. We have a lot of work that's being done to save and preserve and honor our ancestors and our current brothers and sisters in terms of native species, and we'd like some of the same treatment that our cousins are getting, in terms of like the birds and the seals and the environment. When it comes to human beings, sometimes it doesn't always transfer or translate, and I think we're an important aspect of native species that should be honored and respected, and our environment taken care of. So That is what my work addresses, I think, but in non-traditional ways. So when people think of Hawaiian art, sometimes they think of feathers and wood and stone, and I don't necessarily deal with those particular things. But if I do, then I try to, develop different ways of using those materials so that it's fresh and new.